My apologies for the delay.
Just the gal we need. What's the word, Claire?
Well, it took longer than I'd hoped. But this information came directly from our sentries near the board. They confirmed that Crossbell's new Supreme Leader never left the state while C was active.
Then he wasn't lying.
Yeah. There really are two Rufuses.
But how is that possible?
It isn't. It's preposterous, even. Or so I would say had we not seen him in the flesh.
He played us enough to be the real thing.
He sure did. First he calls himself C and sets things up so we'd make our way to the capital. Then he gets us to take care of that coup for him, while he gets away with whatever info the EDF provided him.
Using every means at his disposal has always been his way.
Then are we in agreement that the Rufus in Crossbell isn't the real one?
The evidence seems to point that way at present. Perhaps it is also my hope that it points that way.
I doubt it, since I'm inclined to agree. Rufus acting the way the Supreme Leader does after what he went through doesn't make as much sense to me. You had to have had an effect on him in some way at the Imperial Fortress, Eustace.
I would like to believe that as well. Have you learned anything more about the 3 children accompanying him?
We're still looking into them.
I know our side can't talk, but they were strong as hell for being kids.
All I can confirm from my end is that no record of them exists in the Intelligence Division's database. 2 underground for even the ID to pin down means it'll be extra tough for us.
It's best to assume they and whoever was controlling the airship are hired help.
It should have been impossible for your friends to win. Eustace, members of Class 7, please, tell me why.
It's because you refuse to rely on anyone but yourself. We won't be getting anywhere wondering what he's up to here. I propose we move on using the one lead he provided.
If you wish to know what befell the Courageous Two,
Do you feel you can trust his word enough to warrant going to the Highlands, Rean?
If anything else, I did get the impression that he is actively against the Supreme Leader. There's likely some ulterior motive behind telling us that lead, but Eustace is right that we should use it. Especially if there's any chance we can help Crossbell in the process.
I'll respect your decision, of course, but...
Some of us will have to remain in the capital. The aftermath of the coup d'etat requires some attention before...
I'll stick around for it. May as well see it through. It'd be good to hit up the Entertainment District and the Bracer Guild for info while I'm here too.
Gaius is in the middle of an investigation of his own in Nord, I think. There should be enough people if you meet up with him and anyone else who's up east.
Muse is also planning to travel from the branch campus to join him. But will that be enough under the...
Then will we suffice?
Huh?
Kurt! And...
Hello there again. Sounds like you've been making some headway into the investigation.
About your lead. Since our father is still occupied in the West, we will be accompanying you in his stead. May we Vanders be of great service.
What's wrong? Our group is pretty stacked for this.
I am worried, but we all refrained from voicing our concerns yesterday. But you're not going to take on too much to compensate for what those soldiers said, are you? The ones from the underground.
You're a filthy traitor, Ashen Chevalier! So many of us joined the army to follow in your footsteps, only for you to trample all over our ambitions. You couldn't possibly understand the frustration of those who died in that war. It's time you took responsibility!
It's true. Their words did affect me. They reminded me that for some, the war never really ended.
Try to see them as the exception they are.
Exactly. That isn't your fault, Rean.
I know. But it's also not something I can turn a blind eye to. It's only by understanding one another that we will be able to move forward. At least, That's what I think now.
We just don't want to let that consume you.
Everyone in the Imperial Army bears that responsibility.
None of us here want you to show. Isn't that right?
Oh, absolutely. Class 7 is and will always be about supporting one another. I think they've echoed my sentiment. Well then, if there are answers to be found in Nord, then I...
Thanks.
There you are. I hope the trip wasn't... Oh,
And here I thought we'd be getting here first.
we just happened to be on the train right before yours.
I'm glad you all arrived safely. And long time no see, Lieutenant Colonel.
Likewise. It's reassuring to have you with us.
We heard about the attempted coup from Major Revelt. It must have been so hard for you, Rean.
You're kind of worried, but I'm fine. Better than fine now that you're both. All I have to do is see your face, and it's like my heart feels a little lighter.
Then it was worth it, huh? But there's no river I wouldn't cross to find you if you needed me. Though magic makes it simple enough to skip the river crossing route if there was an emergency. So don't you forget that all you have to do is call, and I'll be right there.
Thanks.
But boy, I'm still finding it hard to believe I'll cross my fingers the lead from the literal lesser of two evils pays off, but we still need to be smart about our approach.
Agreed. There's no telling what could happen. That's all the more reason why we appreciate your and Lady Mildean's attention to this matter.
Oh, I'm more than happy to give it.
Where's Gaius, by the way?
He's gotten a head start investigating in the... A soldier gave us a message saying he intends to convene with us at the settlement.
I see. Then we'll head his way once we've greeted the person.
I believe he's someone you know?
Colonel Dalton of the 23rd Armored Division. Yeah, I haven't seen him since his division took stewardship of the gate after...
Oh, right. It was the 7th that was in charge of Zender up until... The 23rd was one of the new divisions created for the...
Indeed. With all the changes underway in the army, the 23rd has no general at present. But I hear the colonel's done a stellar job of keeping the division unified in the absence of one.
He sounds like someone who'd more than cooperate.
I've already informed him of our arrival. We should go and see him right away.
Listen, Rean. Don't go biting off more than you can chew. Being an instructor doesn't mean you have to be the strong one in the group 24/7. I didn't have to be because you were there for me. So that means you don't have to be because I'll be there for you.
Thank you. That makes me feel...
Good.
Welcome to Zendergate. I've been looking forward to... I am Dalton, acting commander of the 23rd Army.
It's breathtaking.
Nothing I've heard could have prepared me for just how—
It's your first time here, huh?
It is. I've been really looking forward to it. If only the other three could be here to see it. Words don't do it justice.
They really don't. I wish I could have let you first see it under lighter circumstances.
It feels like only yesterday that we came here as part of our field studies.
It's moving to think that this is where our ancestor took up arms to fight at Dreikel's side.
It's held a special place in my heart beyond our ancestry, since our uncle and I were stationed here. Regardless, I will make for the Watchtower and set about gathering information there. You should stick to your original plan and reunite with Gaius at the settlement.
I'm alright with that.
Are you sure it's wise to go alone? I think it'd be better if I came with you.
I know how capable you are, Kurt. As a soldier, I'll have a much easier time operating in a military facility. Should anything happen, however, I will be in touch.
I hope he's going to be—
I imagine that the prince's disappearance must be weighing heavily on him.
I had the chance to briefly speak with him about that on the train, actually.
I wanted to accompany them on their honeymoon, but Olivier insisted I not go. I got the impression he wanted to give me some time off to honor the war's end. Of all the times that idiot had to go and put my needs first.
Right, let's go.
Yes!
Yeah!
Amazing. I've never
Easy
seen
now.
planes so vast.
It's like we're afloat in a sea of green. Words can't do justice to its beauty.
We had the same reaction as students.
I like it even more now that there aren't as many monsters as before.
Yeah, the Armored Division's done a bang-up job keeping the Highlands clean. Now we can ride straight through.
Yeah!
This is rare. I'll be sure to keep it safe.
That structure to the right is the wall.
Yeah!
It's tough. We'll need to be
Easy
careful.
now.
Wow, we got something so nice.
Nice. That'll do it.
I did it!
I've only just begun.
I only get cuter as I level up.
Woohoo!
We're almost at the settlement. Oh, it feels so great here.
It makes me...
We made it to the settlement.
We did, but
This is my first time seeing yurts.
You would normally see more of them. I wonder what's going on.
There's Class 7. It's so good to see you all again.
Oh.
Is he an acquaintance of you?
I'm not sure that we've met.
Come on. That's not very funny. I know it's been a while, but I knew you from a glance.
Wait.
Toma?
You're Gaius' little brother, right? Looks like someone hit his growth spurt.
Did you meet during your field studies?
Yeah. Gaius' family as a whole has been very welcoming whenever we've come to Nord. It's kind of funny to say, but you're getting to be around the age we were on our first visit, huh?
Yeah, that sounds about right. But you really didn't recognize me then? I gotta say...
Sorry, but you honestly do look so much more mature than when we last met. You must be Charl then. You've grown up a lot yourself.
You think? Thank you.
Gaius had mentioned you were coming, but I didn't expect you to arrive so soon after he said it. Speaking of which, you should be coming back soon.
Coming back now, actually. I hope you all had a pleasant journey from the capital. Good to see the winds kept you safe.
Right back at you.
I hope your investigation's been going well.
Sounds like we've arrived at a busy time.
Not at all. Most of the work for moving the settlement has been finished already. But let me make us some tea before we talk any further. You must be tired.
Nord tea is as soothing as...
It really is. Black tea is relaxing too, but the flavor of these leaves is very distinctive.
I'm glad you approve.
Haven't been able to enjoy a cup of this since your field study.
You tried it then? I would have thought you'd been unable to since you joined near the end of our stay.
That's right. You and Sharon came by to check up on us around the same time. It's weird, the things you forget.
We have plenty more, so please, have as much as you like. It's too bad you weren't here yesterday to try the cheese we made.
Cheese or no cheese, you've given us more than enough of a welcome. My travel fatigue is all but gone. It's amazing seeing how much you two have grown since we saw each other. You look like you're taking after your mom, Sheeta.
You really think so? And you look even cooler, and Emma looks even prettier.
I think so too. Gaius has always kept us up to date on how you've been and the ways you've changed. You've overcome a great many ordeals on the road to where you sit now. It makes me so proud to see the students we've hosted go on to accomplish so many great things.
You're kind to think of us so much.
Thank you for saying so. I hope we can keep making you proud.
And now my pride extends to you two as well. That's just how mothers are.
Did we ever introduce ourselves to you guys? That's our mom. And we're Gaius' little sisters. I'm Sheeta, and she's Lily. Thanks for being bros with our bro.
been a while since I was last here. Feels so empty without all the yurts.
Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
This place is so expansive that I don't even know where to begin to look.
Do you see that big statue?
Easy now.
It's called the Guardian. It would be a nice start, I think.
Not a bad idea.
Easy
You can
now.
branch out into a full search from there.
Yeah!
That one's bound to be a bad time.
Yeah!
With strength
Easy
like
now.
that, we'd best exercise caution.
Yeah!
Yay! This
Yeah!
is exceptional!
Yeah!
Oh-ho! Nothing like the rush of finding an unopened treasure
Yeah!
chest.
Yeah!
That area's teeming with fish.
The bite. It got away. bite? Nice! Not bad at all. What a bite! Nice! Not bad at all. All right, let's go!
Ready when you are.
Yeah!
With strength like that, we'd best exercise caution.
Yeah!
What a brute! Be careful!
Oh, I see a chest. Yeah!
Wow, we got something so nice.
Yeah! Yeah!
They don't call this one of the Highlands' most famous sites for nothing. Talk about statuesque. Literally. Maybe I'll start a listicle of the Empire's best views when I get back to the office.
Isn't that...
Is that you, Grace?
Oh, there you are. I've been waiting for you, class.
Gaius said there was another visitor, but
I was just as surprised to find her in Nord.
How did you make it to the Empire with Crossbell?
The only way I could have. I wasn't in Crossbell when the occupation went down. Around just before the ceremony started, I got an interesting lead through the Orbal net, so I left coverage of the actual signing to the others and jumped on the next train to Erebonia. Thinking on it now, I'm honestly not sure if I'd call that good or bad luck.
This must all be very hard.
It is. But I've never been one for sitting around sulking when life throws. There's gotta be a role for me to play in sorting all this out. The best thing I can do is get out there and take action. I wouldn't be much of a journalist or a Crossbellin if I didn't.